Hey everybody, welcome to my gym. Today I'm going to be showing you how I keep my isolator set up at pretty much all times. Now, the Bulletproof Isolator is a relatively new piece of equipment. It basically does a couple things super well. The things that I use it the most for so far in my training, although I've tested on other things, is primarily leg extensions, leg curls, bicep curls, tricep extensions. Those are the four things, basically working both sides of both the upper arms and the upper leg. Generally speaking, this is how I store my isolator when it's not in use. It stores it so that it's moderately out of the way, and although this plate loading pin does sometimes actually get in the way, it's really easy to remove in case I do, but in all reality, it almost never needs to be removed. Now, this is not the review of the isolator in its entirety. This is just a small section. But I leave it basically set up right here because of how cumbersome it is to actually move this thing up and down on the upright. What I found is that setting it up in this orientation is best for me. The reason that it's best for me has mostly to do with the height of my bench when it's in the 15-degree position. But for me, the top of the trolley sits at about 34 inches off the ground, which works really well for a couple of movements, which I'm going to show you how I set up now. What I'm going to show you primarily applies to the leg extension and leg curl. The second thing that I need is the actual seat assembly. So with how I keep mine stored, basically all I have to do is take the leg roller, pop it into place, tighten it down, and then take the seat assembly, pop it in place into the lower bracket, and tighten it down. Now at this point, I don't have this flat. This is what the seat would look like if it was flat. I actually have it angled just one hole back, and the reason for that is because my bench is gonna line up perfectly with this. So you can see that really easily. What I have created is a downward ramp that allows me to come in here and sit so that my legs basically hinge right here at the knee, and my butt can sit back here on the head of my bench, and I can do my leg extensions. And when it's time to do my leg curls, the only thing I actually have to do is rotate this piece up. This makes it super ideal because setup between those two movements is really easy to do. This is different from doing the seated leg curl. The reason that I don't do the seated leg curl is because I haven't found a really good way to set it up easily. Just a couple things of note. The height of yours is going to be mostly determined by the height of the bench. Now remember, I said mine's 34 inches, but yours might be slightly different depending on your adjustable bench, the height that it is in the 15-degree position. That's going to be variable 100% on what model you have. I hope this tip was helpful for you. If you're looking for a really good way to set up a leg extension leg curl, this is an absolutely fantastic way to do it. Appreciate you guys watching these videos, and always remember, keep your training better, awesome, and of course, badass. See you next time.